Hello and welcome, guys, to Let's Play Shadow the Hedgehog, Episode 3. We're gonna jump right into Westopolis today. This is Hump Day Henry, signing in. I hope that there are a few of you who have been following along since the beginning. If anybody wants to start now, there's always time. Hell, there's going to be enough time for like the next 20 years, so... Tell your friends if you have friends and you're here actually watching Shadow the Hedgehog Let's Plays. So, Westopolis is basically the same again. Kill off all of the humans while saving all of the... Well, just killing off all the humans, doesn't matter how you do it. Actually, for the most part, these first few stages are going to seem very familiar. So yeah, I'm just gonna be blasting through at Sonic speed, as they say. My eye shall follow and observe you. Yeah, so today is the first ever non-dark pathway, if you will. I mean, sure, it's still technically a dark pathway, but it's not like your standard fair dark pathway, I guess I could say. It's a bit on a different path. So, I actually recently did an English project. It's on my other channel, Josh Phantom, if you guys want to watch it. But in it, you'll notice that I have some Shadow the Hedgehog footage. However, if you know this, it's also not like any of the footage you've seen yet. It's because I'm playing it on a PlayStation disc that I have. In fact, it's my original PlayStation disc that my brother bought for me. Well, not for me, but, you know, that we bought back in the day at a Goodwill. And I remember our mom warning us that it wasn't going to be very good. But at the time, all we had was a Genesis and an NES. How were we supposed to know that Shadow the Hedgehog, a Sonic game, mind you, wouldn't be good? Because that's crazy talk. All Sonic is good. At least up until that point, there had never been a bad Sonic game, really. Because Heroes is the worst game in the series up until that point, and even then, Heroes is really maybe one of the best games in the series. Actually, Sonic 2 exists, but we're just gonna skip over that little facto. Ugh. So what he's hinting at by finding the weapon, every time that you finish off one of the stories, you get a new weapon. And once you finish off both of the stories on a branching pathway from each other, they get super strong. Like, as in, its power doubles, which is pretty cool. Alrighty then, sorry guys. I just found out though that Matthew won Food Network Star Comeback Kitchen, if any of you guys actually watch it. It's one of mine and my mom's favorite, well, just Food Network. All Stars, or Food Network Star. You know, Food Network. That channel that everybody seems to forget about. But, I mean, we really like food. Food Network is actually really good to play. What the heck is happening? If any of you guys have been following along with Food Network Star, though, you might have been who he is. You'll know why we're so happy about it. After all, he's a pretty cool guy. Yes, we did. Good. That was by far the hardest enemy to kill in the stage. There we go.
Anybody who gets in my way is my enemy.
Yeah, so. As you can see, we're already done with Westopolis. Actually, I wonder what score this is. Woohoo! A rank, A rank. It's my birthday, it's my birthday. But not actually, because that would be silly. So, I'll show you what our path is as soon as this cutscene is dead. I love how I can skip over cutscenes now, it's great. But yeah, I'm definitely dedicated to you guys showing off.
Attention!
Well, showing off to you guys every single cutscene in the game. Mostly because of the fact that, well, hey, that was always some of my favorite parts of games, and then also just pretty fun. So if you notice, we've already finished off the top 2 from that final level, so where do we go from here? And I'll actually show you why. So you see where the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, the 5th level, which is on the Space Colony Arc, well, outside of it, we're going to be going down instead of going on forward. This meaning we're going to do the neutral path.
What is this sensation? I feel weightless atop this light.
It's a pretty interesting level that we get teleported to. I mean,
this leads.
I personally don't like it as much. It's probably the worst of the main pathways, but hey, what do I have to say about it? And by worst of the main pathways, I mean, as in that level, as far as an end level, it's pretty boring. And also, I like how I'm just sort of giving up on that whole challenge-y kind of thing. Have to wait for a second. If you're fast enough, you can get over that without having to wait, but it's actually fairly difficult.
Actually, I'm on a government assignment to track down chaos emerald in the area.
So I'm
we both
actually
look for it together.
graduating tomorrow. I know, guys, right? So yeah, sorry if this episode seems a little bit rushed, but, well, actually, technically speaking, it's 2 days from this recording session. It's tomorrow to any of you guys out there, though. So yeah, that'll be exciting. If any of you guys are in the Redlands area and want to come see it, it's going to be at Prospect Park. It is our high school graduation for the Grove High School. AKA that high school that everybody else seems to forget exists. I don't blame them for it either. I mean, Grove is, sadly enough, a lot of times forgotten. Yeah. But we're actually making really good time, guys. Look at that. I mean worm genitalia, guys.
Damn it.
So, as far as what Let's Play to do next after Namco Museum, since that's actually coming to a close in about a month or so. Maybe actually less since the summer is starting up. I can't promise you the solid upload schedule once summer starts, because, well, I mean, you'll always get your Wednesdays. I'm just saying I don't know what other days you're gonna get. that you might be getting other days as well. But I can't guarantee those extra days. However, I will keep my promise as Hump Day Henry to deliver you at least content on the hump. Yeah. So, has any of you guys been watching Brothers play yet? Mine and my brother Mark's Let's Play combo channel. Or indeed as, I know him, Chip. He's Idiot Mark, though. And, you know, I think we've been doing a pretty snazzy job of it. Been playing one of my all-time favorites, and in fact, one of the first ever games that I bought with my own money. Star Wars Battlefront 2. No joke when I say that about it being one of the first ever games I bought with my own money. As a kid, I remember finding it for about $4 or $5 in a GameStop and remembering picking it up. I also picked up a Call of Duty game for $2, specifically Call of Duty 3. Which, by the way, tell me if I should ever do that game. Because, I mean, I always enjoyed it, but I do understand it's a Call of Duty game, so I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't that interested in it. Also, so just a little side note. How many of you guys like Shadow most out of my Let's Play? Rather, what is your guys' favorite Let's Play of mine? If any of you out there have a preference. I'm sure that a lot of people just don't care that much about which Let's Play they're watching, but I'm interested in finding out, you know. Also, I'm interested in finding out if any of you guys would be interested in seeing a live Let's Play, namely a children's trading card game. After all, it's a thing that me and my brother love to do, and I really want to do a tournament showing off our decks. Sadly enough, not our Ds. I mean, I don't even have a D-Dragon. I just have a Red Eyes Black Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon. I mean, I don't exactly have a Blue Eyes deck, but I do have a Blue Eyes in my Lightsworn deck. Actually, 2 of them, and a Blue Eyes Melissa. I feel like if my decks aren't necessarily themed the greatest out there, but I always enjoy it.
Whatever happens
Definitely
to the humans
some
is
of my
no
favorite
concern of
deck
mine.
types that I've seen around are the Red-Eyed Black Dragon deck and the... what would you call that deck, even? I guess still a Red Eyes deck, but... actually, yeah, just any Red Eyes deck is typically really good with me. And also, Lightsworn decks are really nice. And I've actually recently been getting into, another deck type as well. I've been trying to make a Union Monster deck, which would be an interesting idea. And I'm sure this is a tangent that not too many of you are familiar with, because, you know, there's a lot of branches of Yu-Gi-Oh! And many of you probably only watched the show. I acknowledge that.
The doctor must have
But
gone
yeah,
this way.
it's a
Oh,
thing.
Shadow, I'm so glad
So,
you're here. Queen went into this
Cryptic
weird-looking
Castle,
castle and she hasn't
am I
come
right?
back out. Will you go in there with me to look for her?
I mean, one of my favorite parts about this stage in general is the soundtrack. Seriously, this game, whether or not it has the best in terms of gameplay as far as Sonic games are concerned, it definitely speaking has a bar none
It looks
great
like I can
soundtrack.
grind on that.
Seriously, if
Damn it.
any other game could claim it had such a good soundtrack, It would be a pretty impressive feat if another game had as good a soundtrack.
The black creatures have infiltrated my castle. I'd like
And
you
heck,
to go
most
and light
games
those
never
giant
even get to
lanterns.
have
They're part of my
nearly as
special
good.
defenses.
Yeah, look at that.
Shadow, use that. Don't go smashing up my robot.
Oh, wow.
Shadow, cut that out.
Sorry, Eggy, but
You know how these balloons work, right? They're set to float around a
Sort of
set
like this,
area
is all.
and then return. If you need to get down, you need to jump off. Try going down.
one thing that's bad about the egg pistol in specific is it's not as good as the other pistols, I think. By far the best pistol, though, is just the human pistol. I mean, while the alien pistol does more damage, I think the basic human pistol does its job so well. It's also iconic,
I wonder how my robots are doing.
if that makes any difference. And as far as like all of the other ones are concerned, it's by far the best looking of by far the best looking of all of the guns. And Shadow's signature weapon, a human pistol.
Press the control stick up to make this thing dive, and then pull
Yeah.
back to make it fly up. Holding down the A button will let you accelerate.
One thing that I sort of don't like about this game is the flight controls for these sections. It's not as good. It really doesn't feel like you have as much control as other games in the series. Albeit most games in the series never talk about
What's wrong, Shadow?
flight
Does my
controls or anything
castle
like that
scare
either,
you?
so it's not as pressing of an issue.
Don't fall.
But it would definitely speaking be nice if you could just have a
Pulsating
nice,
blobs are some
easy way
kind
to
of
control
alien
over your
form.
characters you're going
Make sure
through.
you don't overlook them. Exterminate! Don't let them get them. That's it, Shadow.
By far, this gun right here might in fact be the best gun in the game.
Don't
Well,
let
as far
them
as
get
like
away.
this kind of gun is concerned, it's so overly powered.
Damn, not here.
Also, just so awkward to use. I love it. Ugh. Well, shit.
Use that balloon over there.
See, I'm not used to whenever he does the double damage, and it's like, it throws you off. Albeit it's really nice as a feature, but it's just disconcerting.
Do you have any Shadow? Where are you going?
Whether or
The
not I get
giant
A or
lantern
a
is behind
tier
you.
does not matter.
Ah, that's number 3. 4 of the intruders are getting in now. Move quickly. Do you have any fire? Shadow, leave my things alone. Oh, it's a dead end. Or is it? Oh, way to go. Good eyes,
Beluska,
boy.
dude, you can too.
Hurry along now.
Beluska,
or you'll be
dude.
crushed. Do you have any fire?
Yeah. How are you guys enjoying the soundtrack, by the way? I know I oftentimes talk about the soundtrack of this game in particular, but I really do think it might in fact be one of the greatest soundtracks I've ever heard.
That platform is
And you
in the
know,
middle
as
of
far
the
as
room.
the
One of
game's
her giant
concerned, that's a
lanterns.
pretty important
Just don't
feature
look
when
down.
you're gonna have to be playing it for a long time.
Yes. Now, you just need to light the final lantern, and my defenses will be complete. Don't get burned now.
Yeah. me know how these physics work exactly. I'd love to find out from you guys if anybody could have a explanation as to how the pumpkin works. I'm sure that it's not like real physics, right? Because I've never been able to do that. And again, I've never been very good at it.
The lower right-hand corner of the screen to see the creature's remaining
Why,
health.
for
Make sure
my
you
winged
steer
beast.
clear of walls and obstacles while flying.
Winged beast with wings. That's an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card. I know, great name. Also, I think you guys should have a much better time with audio this week. I found out that I could change it from, well, what it was at, being in a high definition mode.
Do you have any fire?
So I hope you guys enjoy.
Nicely done, Shadow.
I'm one step closer to getting the truth from the doctor.
Yeah, so,
I will not let him interfere with my
For
plans.
these last few weeks, have you noticed how it seems as though every time that a shadow comes out, it gets a little bit better quality.
Perfect.
Yeah, how do you guys like it? I mean, I hope you guys enjoy that, but you never know. Some people like the lower quality stuff. Also,
Another Chaos Emerald.
for all of those out there in Southern California,
let me show you the power of my latest,
Inland Empire.
creation.
or beyond, like it,
already.
I'm going to be in Junior University's production of Peter Pan. I am one of the pirates this year.
Eggman's in the cockpit on top of the robot's head.
I've been everything from the mayor of Munchkinland a few years back to being, well, Romeo,
Is that all you got?
you know, of Romeo and Juliet fame in Sleeping Beauty. I know, right? They're all unique versions of classic Disney films. They're actually really great, usually.
Lights up!
The guy who wrote William R. Dixon, he was a local San
Seen the last
Bernardino.
of me.
Honestly speaking, did make some of the greatest versions that I've ever seen of them. I mean, if he and
Sorry, Doctor,
Walt
but that
met
Chaos
up,
Emerald
which they
is mine.
totally could have, he was just a little bit too old to really be working with Walt. But
Perfect.
he probably could have met Walt before. You know, he would have definitely made some great stuff together. He encapsulates that kind of spirit that Disney strives for without making it overbearing. Or overbearing. Ha. Bit of a humor there. Yeah. So, Lacey, here's a bit of a question of the day. I'm thinking about starting this up. Question of the day. Is there any other games in Sonic series that you guys really want to see soon? Or even just, rather, what is the best Sonic game? Since, I mean, obviously I have my favorite, but what do you guys think?
Hey, it's Shadow. Good timing.
I've heard a lot of different stuff from Sonic is a terrible series and get out of my face to
2 minutes until those bombs detonate and destroy this. You gotta help us.
Sonic 2 and Sonic 3. Of course, I personally think Sonic 3 is probably the best of them. And by 3, I mean and Knuckles, obviously, as far as the 2D games. And as far as 3D games are concerned, I have no personal favorite, because they're all really good in my opinion. I actually like how, for this stage, they managed to incorporate in a lot of the parts of West Sopolis that were sort of cool. albeit it's an essential city and is obviously a different city, but it does have a lot of things similar to it. I mean, obviously, this isn't quite as good as it, but you know. Also, if there are any games that you guys played that are so god-awful that you love absolutely and there's no way on earth you would ever give up them, like, for instance, Sonic 06, for any of those who really enjoy that game, which I know that there are some out there, especially my brother. Once again, Mark, Idiot Mark, he absolutely loves Sonic 06, which I know a lot of people think is crazy, but I have to agree with them. I'm actually a really big fan of 06. Having personally beat it about 10 or so times at this point. Obviously, it's not the best Sonic game out there. That distinction would go out to Heroes, but yeah. So, yeah. Also, here's a little question, just because I don't want to make you guys mad at me, but at the same time I really want to do this. Would you guys be okay if later on in the future, if I played a game that Mark did? Because namely, I think that we're both going to be doing a lot of Nickelodeon
Black aliens are there too.
because both of us are huge fans of Sonic and Rugrats games. And just a lot of those similarly licensed games like Party Blast.
Death to all who oppose.
Anybody actually watch that? But yeah, Party Blast. If you haven't seen it yet, you probably should go out and watch it. It's a really enjoyable little Let's Play series. I mean, the game is really as bad as they make it out to be, but you know, it's a fun game, and well,
At last,
fun
revenge.
And that's just because of the fact that I can find especially enjoying them. Also, as soon as I find a way to, as soon as I buy component cables or S-video or composite, some kind of cables for my Wii U that would let me do it, I promise you guys, one of the first series I'm doing is a Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric Let's Play. Yeah. And also, that's why I haven't done any Wii games yet, despite me personally thinking it may in fact be one of the best consoles of its time. The Wii. But I'm saving it all for my Wii U because, I mean, I have 5 Wii's in the house right now, but I want to do it on the Wii U because why not? Also, this is the stage that I was talking about, that we have to veer off of our darkness course. Basically, we can't destroy the defenses. I'm not saying we can't attack all of the defensive stuff and try to make the most hero possible, because the more hero points I can get here, the better. I really want to go fast, and that's what this stage is built for.
There is a safe point ahead, and those liquid life forms are artificial chaos, the legacy of Gerald, and now they are ours.
Yep, I had to jump off there for a second to refuel my monster's health, basically. But you know what, that's fine by me, because
there is still a ways to go.
Yeah, you know. There. Also, did you know that Shadow the Hedgehog is the... Well, Shadow and Sonic Heroes are the only 2 Sonic games in the franchise that do not put you onto a direct pathway when you use the It's like whenever you use one of those boost paths, in these 2 games alone, it doesn't set you on a direct path. Instead, it does, quite literally, speed you up. All other Sonic games in the franchise don't do that. Instead, they'd rather just give you a specific pathway and accelerate you to the point where you can be on it. That's why in other Sonic games, there's actual merit to the idea that... Ooh, hey, guys. We have all 5 keys. You know what? I'm gonna stop off down here, because I've not actually seen what's down here before, I don't think. Okay, 3 lives? I'm down for that. And you know what? Since I'm invincible right now, it doesn't even impact me at all if this is even a thing. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Ow. Yeah, how much these guys are. Also, have any of you guys ever played the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses for the PlayStation 2? If so, I found out something cool that you might not have known about it. Did you know that you can level up your deck masters and actually have any card in the game be a deck master, not just the one that you start out with? I didn't for sure when I played it the first time.
Destroyed the defense systems.
The Ark, yes.
Yeah, so
This is where it all began.
there was the final thing. Now all we have to do is destroy the Blue Falcon, which you all should remember. And of course, Shadow is starting to be all confused by everything again, because, hey, he's Shadow. That's what he does best. However, though, by veering off of the path right there, we get to move on to our next boss battle. And this isn't talking about Blue Falcon, it's actually talking about, against, well, you'll see once we get onto the Comet. By the way, Blue Falcon is so awesome. I don't know how many of you guys have actually played this game seriously, I should say, because I'm sure that a lot of you guys have actually played it. I mean, it is a pretty common game to find. By the way, if you haven't ever played this game before, I suggest finding out a friend or something that has a copy, or just finding a copy online. It's pretty cheap, as I mentioned, and it really is just a bucket of fun.
Blue Falcon! Situation critical! Requesting assistance! He's too strong!
You hear that, guys?
Particle beam weapon is
I'm too strong for a flipping sky tank. Kid you not. That's actually what he is, a sky tank.
Energy charge complete!
He's in the same classification as a tank. And yet, a guy with a bazooka. A guy with a homing bazooka is kicking his butt.
HQ! Do you read? HQ! Ah!
Do you read? HQ! Ah! Yeah, we just beat him.
The planet-piercing eclipse cannon. There's
Not
no
that,
escape
yeah.
for you now.
Can't. There's no escape for you now.
Perfect.
Perfect. This last level, I'm gonna have to do a lot of exploring in order to get through. Namely because of the fact that I haven't played this level in
We are the Black Arms. We are here to
haven't played
take
it forever.
rule of this planet.
We
Any
are
attempts to
take
resist
rule
are
of this
futile
planet.
and will
I've
result
already seen this
in
cutscene, by the
death.
way. I'm just keeping it in here because I don't want to skip over the next cutscene that happens after the on accident.
You humans are
You've
so
already seen this
pathetic.
cutscene before. It's
Damn you.
pathetic. It's actually a pretty cool cutscene too.
As of today, this planet is mine.
You're crazy. We will not.
Now, we will begin to exterminate all of the world's leaders who resist.
What?
This makes 5 Chaos Emeralds.
Shadow, the day of reckoning is near. Bring all of the Chaos Emeralds to me immediately.
Okay, 2 more and then the truth about my past will be revealed. I'll finally know who I am.
Shadow, we seem to have a problem with rats running loose on base. Return immediately to the Black Comet and exterminate them.
The Black Comet?
Ooh yeah, guys.
Those humans are trying to
Okay,
ruin
so
our base.
I know where to go for this opening section just because I've played this in recent years, actually. So I can officially say I know what I'm doing here. I did a sort of test, I guess you could call it. More like the recording that I did. I got most of the way through, then I found out that my audio hadn't been recording, hence why I made such a big deal of it earlier that my audio was working finally, because it is a very big deal for me.
Damn, not here.
Those humans are trying to ruin our
But yeah,
base.
it's a pretty big deal for me, at least, that my audio works. Because of the fact that I've had so much trouble with it in the past. If you've ever had a day where if you've ever watched Namco Museum, or this, or just most of my Let's Plays, you'll know that audio is probably the biggest failure on my list of things. Because it's constantly messing up for me. And I don't know why, or how I could fix it either. It's not like if I ever have normal audio issues, it's like, you know, it's not like, oh yeah, you know, you're flipping
Show them
drivers or whatever on your computer broke. No, it's like, oh, your recorder is out of batteries. However, it's not actually out of batteries. It's actually because some other complicated issue that you could never know about, really, unless if you were a computer nerd, which luckily I am. But it still doesn't help out too much. Being a computer guy only helps out so much when it comes down to some of the more complex things that you have to deal with. As soon as I get the middlemost weapon, you guys will love it. It's the Omo Chow gun, and if you guys know Omo Chow, you guys will enjoy it. It's therapeutic how great that weapon is.
This is going to be the final showdown, Shadow. I'll tear up this
My
alien
bare
comet with my bare hands.
And also, Knuckles. You're the greatest and all, but that's next episode. Yeah, no joke though, Knuckles is probably my favorite of all of the main heroes. Anything useful up here, or is it just a few stupid aliens? Here should just be a few aliens, that's it. That was a disappointment. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully that will do it for you. Because I can't actually remember. I think you have to kill off all of those guys in order to open up this path, but I'm not sure. Once again, it's been a while since this level. Actually, let me see. Did I get... Okay, yeah, this is a huge stage. Hot dang. This is definitely bigger than the other Black Comet stage. The only real reason why I remember how big that stage is just because it's the hero final one, so you end up seeing it a lot. You have to think of this game as being sort of 10 individual games with a connecting story. Think of it as a Final Fantasy game then. Because they're all a bunch of games with a vague story that supposedly connects all of them together.
Death to all who oppose me.
I have no idea exactly why I would want to do this, but I have a feeling that blowing up this guy is important. But I'm not sure yet. See, I have no idea exactly why, but I feel like if that guy getting blown up was an important thing. I need more keys as well. You see how that was? I thought that was a pathway up, and I was like, ooh, yay, is that how we get? Nope. Oh, yeah. Oh, over here, perfect. Wee howdy, guys. Among other things. Alrighty then. I don't even know where I have to go. It's a pretty good thing, too. Because otherwise, the stage is a nightmare to navigate. Ugh. As you can see, it's sort of laid out in a weird, albeit a very interesting way, and I'm glad they did it this way because it's a cool idea. Just confusing. It's like all of these different teleport spots and sorts of other stuff.
Behold the ultimate power.
It's hard to stay on a single good or evil pathway here. Partly because of the fact that it's really hard to tell which things you're supposed to be hitting as well. You're just sort of shooting in the vague hope that things blow up. Hurry up. Woohoo! Man, sir, look at how much ammo I'm getting. I really hope there's a good reason as to why they're giving me all of this ammo. And also, I'm just gonna do a really quick little run through just to make sure I don't miss any keys and or units to kill off. Next time is my key run, guys, but see, I would have been spending hours looking for that guy if I didn't. And by hours, I mean I literally do think it might have actually been hours that I spent looking around on alien butt rock of a planet in order to find it. Trust me, in the later level, it really does feel like if you should spend hours at that. And also, I always hear that you can stop them with bullets, but guess not. Ow, 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 ow.
Damn it.
I don't know what's on that other side, and I don't really feel... either the desire or really the need to go over there. Mostly because of the fact that's an absolutely terrifying idea. Usually things that scare me that bad in a game probably don't want to do because it probably set me back a long way and get rid of any score that I could have. Whether or not it seems like it. I've usually got a fairly good sense of, well, things in games. I usually can tell what's going on.
Still continue to resist.
Death to all who oppose me.
What? Yeah, so how are you guys liking it so far, though? Especially this level. Kaboosh! I love just how much trouble Black Doom is having repelling these humans when back on Earth he took over most of Earth pretty easy. But he's just having such a big trouble with insects, as he said, invading his own home. See, key. You always look around for more. Oh gosh, that was close. I get the feeling that these game designers on occasion just wanted to make a game a lot harder than it is. However, we're told by the execs they couldn't make it that hard. I oftentimes do get that feeling that Shadow was supposed to be a lot harder at one point. Am I seriously stuck down here? I really hope not. Thank the maker. No, I don't even think that's the way. I think the way is back over here, maybe. Because I get the feeling that I went one of two pathways. And I chose the incorrect pathway to be a hero. However, given the fact that I didn't mention that to me when I was doing it, maybe I did in fact pick the right way because, Also, sorry if it just seems absolutely confusing to you if you're at home watching this, because it does really feel just absolute confusion right now. By confusion-y, I mean it's just so confusing how to move forward in this. Once again, given the awkwardly long length of this, I would say something should be down here. Either it be an enemy or a key or something like that. Would have been a nice little piece of exploratory media.
Death to all who oppose me.
One last human remains. No, please don't. Please don't. Oh, thank Seems like if that level had a lot more humans than it needed to, which is fine by me.
Let the humans await their final judgment day.
Let the humans await their judgment day. Holy crack. Shadow becoming an atheist? Wouldn't be that surprising to me, but...
Shadow, I can't let you go. Not like this.
You're the one who destroyed the Ark and killed everyone on it. It's time to settle this once and for all.
All right. I know what I have to do. I was born to bring order to the humans. These humans, they don't value life. They're going to pay with their lives for what they've done.
You?
Sonic, if you try to stop me, I'll destroy you too.
I've waited years for this. Now let's finish.
I never thought I'd have to fight you like this, but I guess I have no choice.
First thing I'm doing is finding a human-based weapon, going around and collecting all of the health I can get, because oh shit. You know what, screw it. Where is it?
That weapon has an electromagnetic barrier that deflects fire attacks. Disable barriers charge and aim for the head.
Not bad. The blood's just getting...
So basically, if you can figure out how this mission works, it's actually pretty cool. I sort of wish that I'd seen it implemented in other games too. It's a pretty unique concept. But you have to attack his minion in order to, well, Sonic in this case, you have to hit him in order to even be given a shot at hurting the big bad. Which I think is just a cool idea. Don't know about you, but... I think that limiting down the player like that is sort of cool. However, this first phase in particular is a pain because he's so high up. Fired. There it is. Oh yeah.
Take this. Take this.
Dang it. Come on, Sonic. There we go.
Pretty good. Now, playtime's over. Hold still, you devil!
Yeah, this is his favorite phase, I'd say. Given the fact of just how often he'll say that phrase. Hold still, you devil!
Charge complete. Now it's time to hold still.
By far, this is the hardest phase to deal with. So I wouldn't be that surprised if you have issues dealing with it.
Damn it.
Hold still, you devil! Death to all who oppose me. Hold still, you devil! Hold still, you devil!
Weehaw!
Hold still, you devil!
Blast! Chaos! Blast!
I
Now that's how you end a battle. 2 chaos blasts to the face. Da 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 da
Game
da
over,
da
Sonic.
da da. A rank.
Perfect.
Perfect. By the way, that fight's bullshit. Bunch of donkey.
Finally, I've got all the Chaos Emeralds. Shadow, why? Why are you siding with them? I'm Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form born to protect and serve the Dark Lord, Black Doom. With the power of these Chaos Emeralds, this world will become the Dark Empire. This is who I am.
Gods, no more graves. Are you friend or fiend? No more life, no more death. Somewhere in between.
Sorry guys, I was a little bit parched. So, that's it for episode 3 of Let's Play Shadow the Hedgehog. Tell me how you thought of it down in the comment section below, and please tell me how you guys like it. So far, Shadow's been a pretty simple series so far, and I'm hoping that you guys have been enjoying it too. If there's any way at all that I can make it better, please do suggest it down below, because I'm really interested in hearing your guys' opinion on it. But, you know, as far as everything goes, thank you for watching.